One. What?
Penis.
They heard you say that. Oh my gosh. That's not going to be the intro. That's not going to be the beginning of it. That's not going to be the beginning of it. No, I refuse. I refuse. Stop it. Stop. You know what? I'm muting you for this part of the video. What is going on, YouTube? My name is Drunken Fernape, and welcome to I almost said episode. It's not an episode. It's an actual video of welcome to. I was gonna continue the episode of intro. What am I doing? Well, too bad. No, because I can just edit this out in post. Whatever. Welcome to a video where me and my good friend, as you can see on the screen, AoiTheAxolotl, go over. Oh wait, introduce yourself. I muted you through the entire
Oh.
time.
Well, I'm AoiTheAxolotl. I make videos about Pokemon. If you don't know that, you should know that by now.
He does indeed do that. And we're here to talk about the Pokemon that were revealed. We're a little bit late to the Pokemon revealed in the Space World 1997 beta of Pokemon Gold and Silver. We are a bit late to the party, I will admit that, but what are you gonna do? We are just here to review. Oh, that actually rhymed. Holy crap. But we're here to talk about the new Pokemon, and I actually have to zoom in on this because I am like not zoomed in, and I kind of want everyone to see
We
all these
both weren't even
Pokemon.
alive when this demo came out.
I was not alive when this demo came out.
Neither was I. So.
All right, so here we go. Let's start off with obviously Chikorita is exactly the same. There's no difference
Yeah.
there, and so is Meganium. But then you have this motherfucker right here, this weird Bayleaf Pokemon uh named Hanamagura.
Yeah, I
And
hate it.
I I like it's okay. I feel like it definitely inspired Pokemon like Shroomish and shit like that, but it's definitely not good. I like Bayleaf more.
Bayleaf is a million times
I mean,
better than
I don't
whatever
I
that
don't
trash
like I
is.
don't like this starter evolution line in general. Like I don't like Bayleaf, Chikorita, Meganium, but Bayleaf is way better than that thing. Have you ever watched Guardians 2? Guardians of the Galaxy 2? It looks like
No,
the
I've only seen half the first one.
what? I was gonna say, because it looks like the plant from the beginning of the movie, but you wouldn't get it because you didn't watch it. But yeah,
Okay.
Meganium. So what do we say about this thing? Is it good or is it bad?
Well, that thing, the thing that's not Bayleaf, sucks. I love the Chikorita line, and it's basically the same
Oh,
besides the middle position.
oh my God, I love this. I would have preferred this. I'm being honest. I would have preferred this. Like
You're crazy.
a bear? Do we have? All right. What are the bear Pokemon we have? We have Ursaring, we have Beartick, we have Beware, and we have one more that I can't remember.
Spinda.
Spinda doesn't fucking count. Fuck Spinda. But so I believe it's called. We don't have the. I don't have the English versions
It's
of the
Dyna
names.
Bear. I think it's
Oh
like
no, I
Volcano
do.
Bear and
I
then
do. I do.
something Bear.
It's a Flambear, like something, and then Dynabear. But
Yeah,
I should probably pull
I
up a
don't like
list of the
them.
names. But I like them. They're really cool to me. I think they're really cool. Like they're definitely better than. I definitely like Dynabear more than I like Typhlosion.
I don't know. I just like Typhlosion too much in Cyndaquil and
Not
Quilava.
me.
I think
No,
it's a very cool line.
I would have preferred
And
this
then
line.
this, I don't know. I don't like the last evolution. The last evolution is probably like the worst part. The other two are fine, I guess,
No, I
but the
love the
last,
last evolution. It's so cool.
it just looks weird. Like if they worked on the sprite more, maybe I'd understand what I'm looking at. But it
Yeah.
just looks, no, I can't. I can't see it.
All right. So next up is the water starters.
Okay, I
Listen,
feel like
listen,
I feel
listen,
like these cannot even be compared
listen. Hear me out.
to
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Totodile.
Hear
Like
me
they're
out. Hear
just
me
so
out.
different.
Don't hear me out on this. Generation 2, the only good starters in Gen 2 are Totodile, Croconaw, Feraligatr. They're the only good ones out of the entire trio of starters in that game.
I mean, that's
And
your opinion.
no,
I like all
no,
of them.
no, no, that's a fact. If you think Typhlosion or Meganium come anywhere close to Feraligatr, you are just there. You go to the doctor, get your head checked. But
Okay.
these things, these things, I like the final one, but like the middle stage and the first stage are just really, really dumb.
I mean, it's basically just Poplio's evolutionary line, but just like a little bit not really developed enough. And also, it's like I feel like I can't even compare these to Totodile and such because they're just so different.
Yeah,
Like they're both good individually. I don't know if I'd choose one over the other, really.
I like Feraligatr way more. Feraligatr and that whole line is just better, and it's just better in general. Like, no doubts. Then we have what is that audio coming from your side?
Um,
Whatever. So we have Hoodoo, and Hoodoo is basically the same. They got rid of like the dots or whatever, but that's not really a big deal. Um,
okay.
but the obvious change is Noctowl. I like the new I like the old Noctowl. That one's way better than the actual Noctowl. It's way way better. It's so much cooler. Look at it. Okay, AI was gone. I don't know why he's gone. He dipped out of a call. He said wait. So I'll just talk about it while he's gone for a minute. I like the new Noctowl. That Noctowl is so fucking cool. Its design is so basic, yet at the same
Okay.
time, oh,
Okay.
there you go, you're back. The new Noctowl is just so the old one, the beta Noctowl is so much better,
Bro, the
so
beta one
much
looks like
better.
an egg. No, the only thing I like about the beta Noctowl that I don't like about the other Noctowl is that it has one leg. It keeps the one leg thing. I
Yeah, and I
love the
love
other
that.
Noctowl.
I
The
like this
design
one
is just
better.
really
This
good.
one looks more fierce
It
and
looks dumb.
dangerous. No, it doesn't.
What do you?
It looks
Owls aren't
badass.
supposed to be dangerous. They may be birds of predator, but they're supposed to look all wise and old and like mystical, not like a freaking egg.
But he's angry, and let him be angry if he wants to be angry.
Pokemon don't have to be angry, Toaster.
He wants to be angry, so let him be angry. I like old Noctowl. I like beta Noctowl better than non beta Noctowl. That's all I'm gonna say. Then
Okay.
there's Mareep and Ampharos, and they didn't change. They're exactly the same.
I mean, except for the color is a little bit different.
Yeah,
Like
but
Marie is
hmm
black instead of blue.
yeah. But I think obviously we need to talk about these three motherfuckers. What is this Vulpix baby? Like, bro. I mean, we don't need it, but I want it.
I don't know. Vulpix is already weak enough. I don't think it needs a baby Pokemon. Like seriously.
It doesn't need a baby, but look at it. It's so adorable. I want one. I want one. And obviously it wouldn't make Vulpix the Vulpix line any better or any worse. It wouldn't really change anything because Vulpix and Ninetales are cool and amazing in their own forms. But this baby, I wouldn't have minded it. It would have been really cool. I would have liked it personally. I would have liked
I
it.
mean, okay.
Are you gonna give your take on it, or just gonna say you don't? What do you, give your take on it? That's the whole
I
point of the
told you
video.
I don't think it's really necessary.
Okay, so what do you think about the pre-evolution Tangra and the beta Tangrowth?
Both disgusting, and the Tangela and Tangrowth that we have right now is just good enough. This whatever's going on here, no, thank you.
You're so negative about literally everything. Jesus Christ. Like I don't think you've liked one thing on this entire fucking thing. But
I liked the water Pokemon.
yeah, that's why I want to do a video with Tobin. Yeah.
We'll
I'm
get to
just
the ones that I like.
okay, fine. Watch me the ones you like I hate. But the
It
like
is
I feel like Tangrowth I feel like they made a good decision waiting on Tangrowth. Like this is just ugly. It's not good.
yeah.
And the pre-evolution Tangela looks like a guy who works at Hot Topic. I don't like it. So we move on to this weird Mantine pre-designed thing. It looks stupid. I don't like it. It's dumb. I mean,
Cool. It's
I don't
weird
like
that
New
it's like
Mantine.
it's back.
New
Back
Mantine
part
is
is
bad.
black and then it's yeah. I mean, like probably better than Pelipper as a water flying type, but
Oh, don't even fucking test me with that shit. This is for a separate video. When we do a video like talking about when we just like do a video when we start off our podcast, bro, I'm gonna gas Pelipper up. I'm gonna gas him up.
the fact that you call it gassing up means that he's not very good in the first place.
Gassing up means you like you hype him up. So I'm gonna hype him up. He's gonna be cool. But yeah, that new Mantine's dumb. But look at that Quillfish evolution. You can't tell me that's not amazing.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. I don't understand why it has a lightning bolt on it. Like, is it supposed to
It's
be
Harry Potter.
water electric?
It's Harry
Oh,
Potter. It's Harry Potter.
yeah. But Quillfish definitely needs an evolution sometime soon. If he evolves into a dragon, like people want Dunsparce to, that'd be dope. But
I
who
would
knows?
prefer just another water poison type. I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
I
I
like
mean,
it.
okay.
Watch Tobin just join this call out of nowhere. Oh, I know we're on an
He
independent
can't. He
private
can't.
call. I was about to say, watch him be like, Hey.
It breaks the internet.
So, anyways, we have these weird fucking pre-baby mons. I like every single one of them except for that Igglybuff. That Igglybuff gives me nightmares, bro.
Okay, well, the original Pichu is adorable,
Oh yeah, I love
but I
that.
think the new one is definitely more Pikachu-esque. And
I
then
mean, I
Cleffa,
feel like the reason you say that is because we've had it for so long, so we're used to it. Think about what if we had that Pichu? Would you say that's more Pikachu-esque?
no, because it doesn't have the little circles on its face. It doesn't have like the right sort of tail and stuff. It doesn't feel like Pikachu. It just feels like
I
if you
personally
chopped off
like
like
it.
Pikachu's head and just put it on the floor or something.
I really like that old Pichu kind of thing. And Cleffa, I like Cleffa a lot more than the new Cleffa.
It's weird though. Like I like the
But
little horns that Cleffa has.
I like the reason I like it so much is because of that little thing sticking out of its head. It looks like an alien, and Cleffa was supposed to like come from like the moon or some shit. So it's cool and it makes sense and I
Yeah,
like
I
it.
mean, I suppose it looks more like a star, but I think I
hmm
don't know. It looks weird to me.
I like it personally. Then we
And
move
then
on.
Igglybuff.
Igglybuff is just let's not talk about that.
It's a
And then
circle.
up. So apparently the reason people think Quagsire is on this list is because Quagsire originally Wooper didn't exist. People thought that the
Yeah,
I
sad
so
times.
what would you home I'm getting someone's calling my house, but I can't get up. I can't get up. I'm in the middle of a video. But whatever this is, like I don't know if they decided to include Wooper later on in the design process or they just said or they just like they just didn't include it in the demo. I don't know the story behind it, but whatever. Then Natsu, Zatsu, we already seen those two. We know what those things
You
are.
didn't. Quagsire,
What was that?
bro. I didn't get to say anything about Quagsire.
Well, what do you want to say about Quagsire?
Okay. Well, as an axolotl myself, I think it looks more like what it's trying to go for with the tail, at least. And I'm glad that they added Wooper because it really makes the line fit more than just having Quagsire. Because if you just had Quagsire, that it feels odd. It feels like it needs something smaller. It doesn't feel like it's just a base mon. And Wooper's adorable anyway, so I'm glad that they added him.
All right
All right,
then.
moving on.
So then we have this weird Goldeen pre-evolution, which looks like Baby Dory from Finding
Yeah,
Dory.
Golding doesn't need a pre-evolution and
It
sucks
doesn't.
already.
It doesn't, and I feel like this is just unnecessary. There's no like. It evolves. The good thing is that all these things evolve from level 16. So
I can't
like,
imagine having that thing for 16 levels.
but then you move on to this pink Meryl thing. What is
Yo, if they
this?
kept Meryl, if they kept the Meryl line pink the whole time, I would love that.
That
That
would
would
be
be
cool.
amazing.
It would be cool. I wish Shiny Meryl was pink.
Well,
And apparently it didn't even have an evolution. Apparently it was just
yeah,
like a
it's green.
singular thing. Ew, green Meryl. But then we move on to this weird like evolutionary stage fish thing. I feel like these things are all separate water types and not the same. But that that shark,
Yeah,
we need that. Like
we basically have it. It's Sharpedo without the thing at the end.
yeah, but that is infinitely better than Sharpedo. This thing is infinitely better than Sharpedo. Like that's like if Sharpedo and Delmise had a kid. It'd be the most badass thing in the world. Like I don't know what that weird eel thing under it is, or that weird fish thing with like a little curl in his hair, a little cowlick in his. I don't know what that is, but that
Okay.
fish, that shark right there, we need that in an actual Pokemon game. Pokemon Game Freak, Masuda, yeah, Masuda. If you're watching this shit, fucking take notes, dog. Take notes. Get your get
Okay.
your 3DS and like write Shark Pokemon Gen 8. So
Oh, and it's supposed to be water steel too. I
that
mean,
would
that
have
sounds dope.
it would have been the first water shield type. It would have beaten Empoleon to the chase, and it would have been cooler too.
Yeah, well, okay. So I like the evolutionary line from the little sunfish to the shark, but then it turns into an eel, which I don't really understand. And
I
also
feel
that
like I
seems dumb.
feel like that doesn't I feel like that doesn't evolve. I feel like it's a split at
Well, it
Evo.
says evolves at level 38. Well, it might be a split. But why would the shark evolve at level 38?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Moving on. Crobat stayed the exact same. Nothing really changed with Crobat. Yeah, I guess. Did anything change? Not really. But it evolved at level 44, which was really weird. Because I'm guessing
yeah.
what they did was they changed all these evolutions to levels and like got rid of them and like turned them into happiness, which is really weird. But then we
Yeah,
have
I
this
mean, I,
yeah,
I guess that early
this
game they didn't
weird
have the idea of happiness
thing.
evolutions, and then they added that, so they decided to change some of the evolutions.
Yeah. Then we have this stupid looking Paris motherfucker. We don't Paris is bad. We don't need this. Game Freak,
Yeah,
you did a good job with that one.
it's kind of cute, but no,
Then there's this weird Spinarak Ariados thing that's like super duper weird.
it's not that weird. It's just like a variant of their design.
I don't know, because it says here that it's two-headed, that has two heads.
It says that because of the pattern on its back. It looks like
Yeah, but
a head.
also next to that, it says early Ariados name is similar to Diehead. Zweilous is Japanese name, so maybe they took inspiration from this thing to create Zweilous? Zweilous?
No, the only reason that their names are similar because it has a similar concept of two heads, but its head is not real. It's a pattern on its back.
Oh, I didn't know you worked at Game Freak. Cool. All right. Moving on. This Ditto thing, I want it. I want it. I want the Ditto. I need it.
No. What
Yes,
what is it? Why?
because it's cool. It's called Anemon. That would have been lit.
But what
That
what does
would have
what does Ditto,
been lit.
why does that change Ditto at all? It looks stupid.
It looks better. I don't. Obviously, Ditto having an evolution has no purpose. It can turn into every single Pokemon, so it doesn't need to evolve to turn into every Pokemon again. It's just more work to get a different Pokemon. But come on, it's cute. It's beautiful. It's a
It's
wonderful
not
blobby
cute.
machine. It reminds me of
Bro,
that
it
the
looks like a
blob.
garbage compactor.
So garbage compactors can be cute. All right, all right. And this Ditto, if we got this Ditto, it would be my mascot. Okay, so like there's been a lot of questioning about this chick Pokemon right here. And like how maybe it was like a baby Doduo. I don't think it was a baby Doduo. That makes no sense. Why would it have three heads if it's a baby Doduo?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe they messed up.
They probably did. But then there's this Beta Sunflora. So much better. So much better.
It's just the colors. It's the only thing that's different.
No, it's grass and psychic.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
And it's not
Um.
and it doesn't have legs, it's in the ground.
Oh, yeah, that's actually kind of cool.
Oh my lord.
It's kind of weird that it has legs. Like I can't imagine a plant walking around
I
like
can.
that.
I can imagine that. But this beta Sunflora, if we got that, I would have been way more happy. I love Sunflora as it is, but I would have loved Sunflora even more than what it already is. So then there's this weird Fampy, which looks
Weird Faffy, dude, this thing's adorable and sitting down. Also,
no,
its name is like
no,
the sound of an elephant
no.
trumpeting, so I'm down for
New
it.
new Fampy is better than old Fampy. I
I think
that
the
no,
colors and
the
like the
beta
little details, like
the beta
the bandages
Fampy
or
the
whatever they
beta
are.
Fampy does not look like a Pokemon. It looks like a baby elephant. There's no
Well, yeah,
originality to
well,
it.
yeah, but it's cute. And also, if they added like the little bandages, the red bandages to this design, then it would definitely be like better than the one they have now.
I guess, but I like actual Fampy better than beta Fampy. It's just way better.
I like both of them. They both have their good
Nope.
qualities.
All right, that's your opinion. So
Yeah, this
next
little video
up
is about opinions.
is this thing called Twins, where it's like a ghost type thing, dark and normal type, where it's like two weird ghost things that are like separate. One of them looks like they're smiling, the other one looks like it's being evil. I don't know. It looks like two hunters just gave up all the spikes on their head and decided to become conjoined twins. But I don't understand this thing. It's like Siamese twins but with Haunter. And apparently it
Yeah, and then it
evolves
evolved
into
into Giraffaric.
Girafarig, which I Girafarig right now is one of the only reasons I stay enjoying Gen 2. Like they're like There are certain Pokemon in Gen 2 that I don't like, but there's some Pokemon in Gen 2 like I've said before, like Girafarig, Sunflora, T-Tar, certain Pokemon in Gen 2 that for some reason keep the game alive to me. If we had this Girafarig, it would be my mascot.
Okay.
It's so
So I
much
don't like the
cooler.
idea that it evolves from this thing because this thing
Yeah,
looks
that doesn't
stupid
make
and I
sense.
accidentally clicked on it, so I have to click back. Um, but I really like the Girafarig, the beta one because I like how it's the double sided, and also it should totally be like dark normal or dark psychic because that's just like a baller typing, and
I feel like
also
if it was Dark Psychic, it would have been the first ever Hoopa Unbound, and it would be so much better.
yeah, like it would just make Girafarig better in every single way. Like Girafarig's not bad right now; it's got a
Hmm.
pretty okay typing, and its design's pretty cool. But having the other giraffe on its back would be baller.
That would be pretty cool. Then there's this Smeargle, which Smeargle like this. It looks bent. Like this guy, he looks like he just got back from like the gym, and he's like slunched over, like he can't move, like you know. But
Yeah.
like that's not really important. Then there's this Meowth pre-Evo, which if they made this Meowth pre-Evo, I would need to buy a plushie of it and keep it on me at all times. That's the
It is
cutest thing.
adorable.
That is the cutest thing ever. Like I love it. I love it. And it's so cool. It's a normal type, evolves at level 14. And then there's that other cat Pokemon under it, which is super weird. I don't really. Uh, I guess it kind of inspired Litten. If it reminds me of anything, it reminds me of the Cat Bell from Super Mario World, Super Mario
Yo, I'll
3D
tell you what it
World.
reminds me of:
What?
Purloin and Liepard,
I guess, yeah.
because they're dark cats.
You're
True
right about that.
evolution, except for the bell thing. I don't really get the bell thing.
I feel
I
like
mean, it
they
looks
were. I
alright.
feel like they were made to be counterparts to Houndoom and Houndour. I feel like
I
that's what
feel
they were
like they
made
were made
for.
to be counterparts to Meowth, like the
Maybe.
dark Meowth, something
They
like that.
probably
I don't
also
know.
inspired the Alolan forms maybe. Now,
Maybe.
Aoi, this question
Yeah,
will depict the entirety of our friendship. Do you like Beta Polytoad or New Polytoad?
I like both of
Wrong decision. The
them.
the Beta Polytoad is so much better. The new, like, I'm letting you know, Politoed is like one of my least favorite Pokemon. It's bottom 10. I hate it. Despise it. It's ugly. We didn't need it. Poliwrath was good enough. Shout out to Kimbo. But this new Politoed, this old beta Politoed, is so cool. It stays original to the like hypnotic thing on its stomach. It's a.
That's his intestines,
I don't care. It's so cool. And
and
it
also
just
Polytoad has that too.
Yeah, but who cares? Also, the thing that on Politoad's head, that's weird. Like the actual Politoad, the thing on its head is really weird. I don't like it. But like this new Politoad, the beta Politoad, so much better. So much better. Game Freak, you
Sure,
fucked up.
I agree with you. I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Slowking is no different, exactly the same. Unknown's nothing. Ladybuzz green. Then there's this weird
Yeah.
star thing.
I'm so glad that they changed this ladybug into Lady N because Lady N is just so cool. I wish they would make Lady N like bug fighting. That
They
would have
should
been
have.
cool. But
That would have been way better. But then you got this really cool looking baby ponyta, which I love it. I want it. I want it. I want it.
it's basically Ponyta. It's just Ponyta, but
It's
smaller.
so. Since when is making something smaller making something not good?
Well, it just makes it unnecessary. You know, it's adding up. It's taking up a deck space that we could have for some other unique Pokemon instead of just a smaller version of Ponyta.
But smaller ponyta is really cute. It's a baby. It's a baby pony. It's a unicorn. It's a unicorn. And then
All
you
right.
see that Umbreon and Espeon are the same, but they're actually not because as you can see from the side, Umbreon was a poison type originally, and um Espeon evolved through this thing called the Heartstone, while Umbreon evolved this thing called the Poison Stone. So
True.
I did exactly. I would have preferred I like they definitely preferred Day and Night and Happiness. They definitely had like a revelation. Like the people in the Game Freak office were like snorting cocaine, and they were like, We gotta make it so that these Pokemon evolve in the night and the day, and you need to love them.
Yeah.
So like,
And
I,
I can actually see how Umbreon could be a poison type.
hmm
Like I can see that, but also I see the dark type. So like both are fitting.
yeah,
So either way, it would have been fine with me.
yeah. Then there's this Turban thing where it's literally just it's Slowking's tail. It's Slowking's tail. I would have loved it.
And no, Slow King's hat and then Slow
Oh
Bro's
yeah,
tail.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I would have loved this thing. It looks really cool. It looks really cool. Pure water type, no direct relation to the lines. It's just its own Pokemon, and that's super cool. That's really, really
Yeah.
cool. But then we move on to the worst Pokemon on the list. This baby Grimer is the most unnecessary thing I've seen in my life. We do not need this thing. Like, it's not at all a thing that we should have or should ever have had. Like, I don't know who a Game Freak thought of that. Like, I don't want a baby Grimer to level 19. I don't want that. I don't want that. I'd prefer just Grimer and Muck.
Yeah, it looks like you had a slushy and then you accidentally like tripped and dropped it. And
It
now
looks
it's on
like
the floor.
you dropped your ice cream and it just melted over time. All right, so next up is this Glock Remoraid, which is it looks like a squirt gun, and that's so cool.
Yeah, the
It's
Remoraid
so
and
cool.
Artillery, the original ones, are so awesome,
They're
and
way
it makes more
cooler.
sense than the ones that we have now.
Yeah, because their names make sense now. Their names make sense.
Yeah, like why would this little fish evolve into an octopus? Like that doesn't make any sense. But if it's like a gun and then it evolves into a tank,
That
that
makes
makes sense.
sense. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, they're just way better. Like now I know the whole joke of like Nappy and his friends calling Remoraid a Glock. He's literally a Glock. He's a revolver.
Yeah,
Right? He's a revolver.
and I get why they changed it because you can't have guns in the kids
Mhm.
game or whatever. But
Pew
I mean,
pew.
it's even like I
Bang
don't
bang.
know. I feel like it shouldn't have to be changed, but who knows?
Mhm. I'm gonna, this Tyro and this Hitmontop are the dumbest thing you've ever seen in my life. I hate them.
Yeah.
They're dumb.
No, I like the newer designs better, even though I don't really like Tyrogue and Hitmontop that much. But
Mhm. I mean, the new Tyrogue is way better. It's more polished and it actually look like I can't imagine this thing with a gigantic head and stubby little feet and big ass hands becoming Hitmonchan. Just makes sense.
yeah, it just doesn't look like any of them.
Mhm. And then Hitmontop just looks like a Hitmontop looks like that one guy that custom made his Beyblade with wrong Beyblade parts and it doesn't even work. That's what this Hitmontop is. It's not good. But this baby Growlithe looks like my dog, so I can't not love it. It's the cutest thing in the world. It's amazing. It's literally amazing. If we would have got
Yeah.
that, I would have loved it. I would have given it a hug. I would have just I love it. It's so
Once
cute.
again, I feel like it's unnecessary, but I can't deny that it's cute.
It's the cutest thing ever. It's the best. If it existed, it would be my mascot. If it existed and I stayed with Infernape, that right there, that Pokemon would be on my shoulder at all times because it'd be like my dog.
Yo, let's go Growlithe pre-evolution.
Bet. Let's start a Kickstarter, not a Kickstarter. What's it called? Not a straw poll. I forget what it's called. Where like you like vote, whatever. But Hoppip, Skiploom, and Jumpluff, I hate them already. We don't need them. They look like cats. What's the point?
Yeah,
They don't need to look like
I like
cats.
okay. I wish they looked more like cats in their designs now. I actually really like the new ones. I like the old ones. I like the new colors, but I like the old ones designs.
hmm
I think it's adorable and also it makes sense and it's kind of like a cool idea of cat plants.
I mean, if you watch the verses, you know that I fucking hate Skiploom for its guts. It's a stupid
Well, I
Pokemon.
do not watch the
I
verses,
know you don't.
so
But I hate Skip. I don't like Skiploom and Hoppip and Jumpluff. They're not good Pokemon in general. I don't like
well, I
them.
mean, Jump Off's not bad. The other
It's
two are
not
rough.
bad, but Hoppip and Skiploom are stupid.
They get really bad moves. If they got better moves, that'd be good.
Their designs are weird. I don't like. Maybe I like Jumpluff being pink. That's way cooler.
Yeah. Anything that's pink is way cooler.
hmm Then there's this weird Mime Junior thing.
It's
Ew.
gross.
It looks like Happiny and Mime Junior had a child.
I don't know why there's so many egg-shaped Pokemon in this. Like, ew.
I don't know. Maybe all the egg-shaped Pokemon inspired them to make the egg Pokemon. Like they actually come out of eggs, and that's how it worked. But like this early Mime Junior, this early Smoochum, they're all stupid. Like
Yeah.
they're not needed. I mean that would have been a pretty fucking hilarious Mime Junior, and I would have loved it. It would have been hilarious. The thing is, when I look at these Pokemon, I try to imagine them on what their Gen 7 sprites would look like, and I'm just like, yeah, that wouldn't work. I don't imagine an egg dancing around the battlefield, fucking using Psychic.
Yeah. I prefer Elekid's the new one
Oh
because the old
yeah,
one once again looks like an egg.
but that old Magby though, it's so much cooler. Look at it.
I mean, yeah, it
Look
just
at
kind of looks like Bart Simpson. But
it.
also I like the new Magme because this like circles on his head reflects his evolution. So
I prefer the Beta Magmy just because of its the head kind of makes it look kind of like more volcano-ish. I don't know how to
well,
describe
no,
it.
but Magmar doesn't have that, so it'd just be weird that he changes his head shape. But
I
with
I guess it'd be
Magby,
weird, but I like it. It's cooler. It's cooler. It kind of like reminisces to Magmortar how it like has like the hand cannon thing. But yeah.
it looks like Bart Simpson.
And that how is that a problem? I wish I looked like Bart Simpson. Everyone would be like, "Yo, it's Bart." I'd be like, "Nah, it's just me, Dylan. Don't worry about it. It's all you're all good." Moving on. This Blossom is stupid. Blossom's bad. The old Blossom's bad. We're gonna skip it. But that
Yeah,
Bellsprout thing, holy shit! The moment I
I like no, I like Victory Bell better.
no no because it wouldn't replace Victory
Yeah,
Bell. It would
I
be a
know,
split.
but
So it wouldn't be weird. But imagine just I want you to do this, AI. Close your eyes
okay,
and look at this thing on a Gen 7 animated sprite. What do you see it doing?
wiggling.
Perfection. You ever seen that? You ever? I'm gonna play it on screen right now if I can find it. If I can find it, and I actually find a way to put a GIF into Premiere, I'm gonna put it right now. I'm timestamping that 31 minutes. If I'm gonna put the GIF of like the Bellsprout like humping back and forth. You know that GIF? I'm putting that on screen right now.
I don't know that, Jeff. I'll have to
Oh,
see
oh!
when
I
you
accidentally
do
clicked
the
on a.
video.
I accidentally clicked on the sprite. It was weird. Bro, that milk tank is thick. That's all I have to say.
All right, I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up.
All right, whatever. I'm gonna talk about that old thick ass milk tank. That milk
Oh
tank,
my
bro,
god.
that shit
Uh,
gonna give me like 3 hamburgers. I'm gonna get like type 17 diabetes from that thing. But I don't care, because I love it. That thing is so beautiful looking. Like, it is the definition
yeah, I like
of
both of them.
thick.
Yeah, it's a little too thick, maybe. Like, I can't imagine that thing rolling out. It would barely be able to move.
I mean, I like it. And then that weird fire sea lion thing, that's kind of
No, it's
cool.
not weird. That's awesome. I wish
It's
they would have that.
weird in a good way. Weird is not defined as bad. Weird can be good.
I mean, they probably won't add it because it has a bomb and like terrorists and stuff, and
Uh,
I don't know.
so what?
I mean, they still have the bombs in Mario, so I
Yeah,
don't
you're
know.
right. They're gonna replace it with water balloons in the next game. If you didn't hear the news.
I
But
mean,
like this thing,
yeah,
it would have been the OG
water balloons on
Volcanion.
fire.
Would have been the OG Volcanion. Water fire type.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure in the
Volcanion sucks as a water flying type. So
yeah, it's really bad. Then there's I like the old Delibird, the beta Delibird. It looks a lot more like
it looks
Santa.
too. Yeah, but it's the Santa hat looks dumb. I think
No,
the
it
new
doesn't.
design
It looks
looks.
cool.
It makes it look stupid.
No, it doesn't. And it was
I
water and
mean,
ice.
okay.
It was water and ice originally.
Well, no, that's trash. Don't water and ice is bad. We
Fine.
already got dugong and stuff.
But look at that. Look at that.
What's water about Delibird? Nothing water about Delibird.
It's a penguin, so it can't fly, so it just swims. It's
Yeah,
like Santa
but let's
Claus
talk
for
about the
fish.
original.
It's like Santa Claus for fish. Then there's these like weird tiger things, and I wish this was a thing. This like tiger. It reminds me of like what are they called? Like the little Disney things. What are they called? Like the little Disney rectangular things.
Oh, are they like Poyo something or
Something like
something?
that.
I don't know.
But what that this baby tiger reminds me of is the Pokemon, the Pikachu from Pokemon Quest, like the little square thing, the square model of Pikachu. Like that's the cutest thing. Like look at this tiger like jumping at you. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's cute. It's cute.
I would have loved that. I would have loved it. Then there's the Farfetched
I like
Evo.
Luxray though. Oh my,
it's
Farfetch needs an evolution.
far-fetched.
He needs it. That looks awesome. I wish it
Whoever
was like
no,
flying dark or flying fighting.
whoever at Pokemon said that we can't have this in the game because it doesn't look good needs to be sent to a mental asylum. That is like, you ever seen Kung Fu Panda? It looks like Poe's dad,
And its name is Madame.
Madame. It's like
It's not
I know,
Madame.
I know. I was making a joke. It's Madame because it's like sleek and majestic, but it'll beat your ass up with that
Yeah,
stick, that stick.
leak.
And then there's this weird doll thing, which I don't understand.
And then it evolves into a panda, which is weird. They're
Sure,
both ghost type. It
that
evolves at
makes.
level 1, which doesn't make any sense.
How would you get it? Where would you get it at level one?
I don't know. You hatch an egg and then it instantly
All right.
evolves. I don't know.
I'm letting you know that Murkrow, that old Murkrow was way better.
No, I like that. I don't like that its hat is just like there. I like that it's more subtle and it looks more
No,
natural.
I like that because that kind of gives it more like a spooky kind of aspect to it, which is just way
He's
better.
already spooky. He's got the like
He's
the
not
witch's
spooky
broom as a
enough.
tail, and then he's got. Bro, what is this Halloween?
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna tackle three in one blow because this video is almost 40 minutes long, which is kind of crazy.
Well,
But
who cares? We're almost done.
you're right. So, what do you think of that Blissey? Because that is just ugly.
It's trash. I like the new one.
Why does it have two eggs? It doesn't need two eggs. All right.
Bro, it's dual wielding.
Dual wielding. It's a dual blade. It's literally just two swords, bro. I don't like
Just
it.
imagine they should make a really cute Pokemon that just has a sword.
I don't like it. And evolves level 45, which is really like really
No.
weird. And it's
Yeah,
so
that's
weird.
so
I'm
lazy.
being honest. The way I see this beta Scizor, it looks a lot more like Scyther. But
Yeah.
the whole idea was that you trade it with a metal coat, and it's like the metal coat like adapts to Scyther's skin, so it like gives Scyther like an outer shell, kind of like the reverse of an actual like bug cycle in real life. So it's cool.
Yeah.
And whenever I look at that Scyther, I just think, what would the Mega Scizor look like if it was that? Like, what would the Mega Scizor look like? It's definitely like, and I like how it's bug flying, but still, I don't think that motherfucker could fly.
Why would it be bug flying? No. You give it a metal coat. Oh, it evolves at
Yeah.
level 41, so I see why
hmm
they changed that. Okay.
Okay, we're just gonna skip
Well,
over.
if it didn't evolve by metal code, then that would be cool.
Yeah.
And then like if it did, then yeah, we'd need the new
hmm
one.
All right, we're just gonna
The
skip.
pincer
We're just
thing,
gonna skip it.
dumb.
It's dumb. Nope, skipping it. Then we have Houndoom, Houndour, which weren't dark types originally. They were not dark types. They were only fire types.
I'm glad that was changed because they look too much like their types.
Yep. Then there's these weird snow wolf man looking things. I don't know what the fuck these things are. I feel they remind me of like Snover and Abomasnow, kind of.
They remind me of Pillow Swine and
No, I see Snover and
Slime.
I see like Snow Runt and Snover and then like Abomasnow. That's what I see.
Obama. How do you see Obama snow?
I don't know. I just do. All right, don't judge me. I'm letting you know that Porygon too. I want to know how many times
It
I've said that.
looks nothing like Porygon.
It looks like cast form sun. It looks like a sun form
Yeah.
cast form. It doesn't look. I don't
No,
know.
new Porygon.
I guess it was like maybe based off like a weird Japanese technology they had at the time. But the new Porygon just looks way better. It's more sleek. It's better.
Yeah,
But that Licky Licky though, bro, I would have loved it. I would have loved it.
it's cute.
It's way cooler. It evolves level 32, which would have been so cool. But
Yeah, and
that
Licky
Licky
Licky's
Licky
design is kind of gross. Yeah, I like this one better now that
yeah,
I'm thinking about it.
reminds me of like a Chinese guy, which is pretty cool. And then Steelix stayed the
Okay.
same. Kingdra, I like Kingdra. I like both of them. They're both cool. I
Yeah,
would have taken
that's
either,
true.
because of course the beta Kingdra looked a lot more like a Chinese dragon. But like,
Yeah, like they're both going for different things. This is going for
mhm,
like a traditional dragon. This one's going for like those seahorses that have
yeah,
like the things.
hmm which are really cool. But they're both cool. I like them both, and the fact that it was water dragon, either way, just they basically just changed its design to make it look kind of more like Seadra and not like a dragon to make it more subtle. But these legendary dogs, uh-uh. Mm-mm.
Gross.
I
I
mean,
mean,
I'll
Suicunes look kind of
I'll
cool,
I'll
but
give
like
the
I like the new Suicune a lot better.
I like the personally. I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for this, but I like the old Raikou better than the new Raikou. It's just way cooler. I don't know. It kind of looks like an edgy anime character, but
They all
like
look like edgy anime characters.
I saw a meme. It was those three originally, and Ho-Oh were that those were the things that Ho-Oh killed to make Raikou, Entei, and Suicune.
Maybe that actually makes a lot of sense.
That would make sense, but I prefer I prefer the new ones. Raikou, Suicune, Entei. They've existed for so long and they're so cool. They're all so good. But
I'm not a big fan of Raikou, but the rest of them are cool.
yeah, the thing is, if they would have included the old Raikou, they would have to include the other old ones because the old Raikou, I don't see it looking like Beta Raikou doesn't really fit alongside actual Suicune and actual Entei.
Yeah, they have to change a bit. Like they really
Yeah.
fit together right now.
hmm Then this Sneasel thing is super weird. It wasn't even an ice type. It was just a dark type. It looked
Well,
like
it looks more like a weasel.
it looks like
So that's
Timon. It looks like King Julian.
yeah. So it's supposed to look more like a weasel, and then they changed it.
Yeah.
So they're basically just two different Pokemon at this point.
hmm Hoa was pure flying. Excuse me?
Ew. What are
How and
you,
why?
Thunderous or whatever?
I
Tornadus?
don't know why they did that. I like how they changed Hoa's sprite because it looks so much cooler.
Yeah.
But like Togepi originally didn't evolve. Snubble was only female and was a psychic type,
That
and
doesn't make any sense.
it doesn't. But
I'm glad that it's like fairy now.
this old Apom, it's cool, but new Apom's cute. And
Old Apon looks like a cat.
it does a bit
Okay.
look like a cat.
They had Leafeon planned, which would have been dope. And I don't know if I like this one better than the other one, but
That would have been cool. I like the I just I hate Leafeon in general. It's the worst evolution, hands down. It's Garbo, but
Leafeon's my favorite evolution. But okay.
whatever. So I think we're gonna end it off there. What is your favorite Betamon?
Let me think. Let me think. Probably the auxiliary remoraid thing.
I like Auxiliary Memory, but
Girafarig.
I gotta give it to that shark. Like
Yeah,
that,
the shark
the
thing's pretty
shark.
cool.
What's the name of the shark? It doesn't have a name.
Uh,
It doesn't have a name. Hold on, 1 second.
Anchor Rage.
All right.
Ikari.
So we're gonna agree on that. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy this episode. Or I keep on saying episode. I'll see every single one of you guys. I don't know why I keep on saying episode. See you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.
Bye bye.
See ya.